Stop everything you're doing right now. What I'm about to reveal will shake your entire world. A major arrest is about to happen, and it's going to change everything around you. Someone close to you is at the center of this storm, and you need to be prepared. Quick, hit the like button right now to activate the emergency alert system. This will ensure you receive the full warning before it's too late. Don't question it, just do it. Your future depends on knowing what's about to unfold. What I'm about to share will shock you to your core. Law enforcement has been building a case silently, gathering evidence and preparing to make their move. They think no one knows, but this warning has reached you just in time to prepare. Pay very close attention. Type "I receive this warning" if you're ready to learn the truth about what's coming. The next few minutes will change everything you thought you knew about someone in your circle. The universe made sure this message reached you today because within hours, everything in your world could be turned upside down. But knowledge is power, and you're about to gain both. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you is already in motion. Those strange feelings you've had lately, the way certain people have been acting differently, the unusual activities you've noticed, these were signs pointing to this massive revelation. This isn't just any regular arrest. This is going to expose a web of connections that reaches right into your daily life. The person being arrested isn't just anyone. They're connected to your world in ways you never imagined. Type "I see the connections" to begin understanding how deep this goes. The stakes are higher than you could imagine. When this arrest happens, it's going to trigger a chain of events that could affect your relationships, your reputation, and your daily life. People will start asking questions, looking for connections, trying to understand who knew what. Your intuition has been trying to warn you. Those moments when things didn't feel quite right, the conversations that seemed off, the sudden changes in certain people's behavior. These weren't random coincidences. They were warning signs about what was coming. But here's why you'll survive this storm. This warning has reached you at the perfect moment. While others will be caught off guard, you'll be prepared. Type "I claim my power" to begin your preparation process. The time to act is now. Every minute you wait leaves you more vulnerable to the chaos that's coming. But don't worry, you're not alone in this. A complete protection plan is about to be revealed that will help you navigate everything that's about to unfold. Now brace yourself for what's about to be revealed. The person being arrested isn't just a random individual. There's someone who has been gathering information about people around them. Pay attention to who's been acting nervous lately, who's been clearing out their office, who's been making unusual requests for documents. The truth is more disturbing than you could imagine. This person has been building a network of secrets for years. They've been collecting information, saving messages, and keeping records of conversations that could impact many lives. Type I protect my information to begin securing your connections. But here's something even more shocking. They're not going down alone. They've been keeping detailed records of everyone they've dealt with, every transaction, every agreement. When they're arrested, all of this information will become evidence. Type "I see the web" to understand how many people will be affected. Pay close attention because this is crucial. Have you noticed someone suddenly trying to delete old messages, asking to meet in person instead of calling? Wanting to clear the air about past situations? Now you know why. They're trying to clean up their trails before everything explodes. The investigation has revealed their methods. They've been systematically documenting everything, creating a security net for themselves. But that same net is about to catch everyone connected to them. That's why this warning couldn't wait. Listen closely, because these next steps will protect you from the fallout that's coming. This isn't just about information. It's about securing your entire position before the storm hits. First, activate your information shield. Review all your past communications, especially anything that could be misinterpreted. Save important evidence of your own innocence. Type "I secure my proof" to begin your protection process. Now for the emergency relationship check. Make a list of everyone who might be connected to this person. Think about any interactions that could look suspicious out of context. You need to be ready for questions about these connections. Here's the crucial part. In the next few hours, people connected to this person might start reaching out. They'll try to establish their version of events, create alibis, or fish for information. Type "I stay alert" to guard against these desperate attempts. But wait, there's an urgent protocol you need to follow. Start documenting your own timeline of events. Write down dates, save relevant emails, gather evidence of your legitimate activities. This documentation will be your shield when the questions start. Now for the final protection step. Create a clear statement of your own position and involvement. Keep it simple, truthful, and documented. When the arrests happen and people start talking, you'll have your facts straight and your story clear. The moment has come to expose the full truth about this arrest and its ripple effects. What I'm about to share will change how you see everything that's been happening around you. This isn't just about one person being arrested. It's about exposing an entire network of connections. Here's the shocking truth. This arrest is just the beginning. The investigation has revealed a pattern of activities that spans years. Every business deal, every partnership, every friendly favor will be scrutinized. Type "I understand connections" to see how deep this web goes. Pay attention to this crucial detail. Have you noticed certain people suddenly organizing their files, making copies of documents, having urgent private meetings? These aren't random actions. They're preparing for the storm that's coming. The investigation has exposed their biggest fear. When this person is arrested, they won't protect anyone. They'll reveal everything they know to save themselves. Every secret, Every deal, every hidden arrangement will become public knowledge. Type "I prepare for exposure" to begin your emergency planning. But here's something even more revealing. 3 other people in your circle are already cooperating with authorities. They've been gathering evidence, recording conversations, and documenting everything. The person being arrested doesn't know they've already been betrayed. Their own careful record-keeping will be their downfall. While they thought they were protecting themselves, they were actually creating evidence that will expose everyone involved. Every email saved, every message kept, every file stored is about to become crucial evidence. Now it's time to activate your complete protection plan so powerfully that this arrest can't harm your position. Follow these steps exactly as revealed. Your future security depends on taking action now. First, claim your independent position. Document every legitimate transaction, every honest deal, every proper interaction. Create a clear timeline showing your clean record. Type "I establish clarity" to begin building your protection file. Here's the emergency power move. Start securing your digital footprint. Review your emails, messages, and social media. Save copies of anything that proves your innocence and consider what might need to be properly archived. The strength of your position lies in having clear documentation. Pay attention to this crucial step. Prepare your professional narrative. Be ready to explain your connections to this person in a clear, truthful way. Your ability to separate yourself from their actions will be crucial. Type "I claim my story" to activate this protection. But wait, there's a powerful truth you need to know. People who distance themselves first often avoid the fallout. When the arrest happens, everyone will be scrambling to explain themselves. Your preparation now will make you stand out as someone who has nothing to hide. The protection system is implementing special safeguards in your daily operations. This safety net will help you navigate the coming chaos. Every time questions arise, your clear documentation will protect your reputation. Listen carefully, because the next 24 hours are absolutely critical. The investigation has revealed why this specific timing is so important. The arrest is about to trigger a chain of events that will expose everyone connected to this person. Their final moves have been detected. They're trying to cover their tracks, delete evidence, and create false narratives. But every desperate action is only making things worse. Type "I see the signs" to understand these last-minute patterns. Here's the urgent part. In the next few hours, unusual things will start happening. People will make unexpected phone calls, request urgent meetings, try to clarify old situations. These aren't innocent actions. They're panic moves from people who know what's coming. The investigation has revealed their emergency backup plans. When the arrest happens, they plan to point fingers at others, trying to spread the blame. But their own records will expose the truth. Type "I stay protected" to shield yourself from false accusations. Your entire reputation depends on the actions you take right now. The next 24 hours will determine whether you're seen as an innocent bystander or someone who needs to be investigated. Every minute you wait gives others time to create their own versions of events. Now prepare yourself for the most shocking revelation yet. This arrest won't just expose one person's actions. It will reveal an entire system of connections, favors, and hidden arrangements. Every deal, every agreement, every unofficial arrangement will be examined. The investigation has mapped out every relationship connected to this person. They've traced every email, followed every money trail, documented every meeting. Look for people who suddenly seem nervous, who are working late, organizing files, who are making unusual requests. Type IMAP connections to understand the full scope. But here's something that will shock you. They've kept records of everything. Every conversation, every deal, every favor asked or given. They thought these records would protect them, but instead they've created a trail that leads to everyone involved. Pay attention to this crucial detail. They've been secretly recording meetings, saving messages, keeping detailed notes, not for protection, but for leverage. Now all of that evidence is about to become public. Type I protect my position to stay clear of the fallout. The investigation has revealed their biggest weakness. They trust no one. They've been gathering dirt on everyone around them, thinking it would save them in the end. But their own paranoia has created the evidence that will expose everything. But here's their fatal mistake. They thought they were too clever to get caught. Their overconfidence made them sloppy. They left traces everywhere, created paper trails, kept incriminating records. Their own careful documentation will be their downfall. We have exactly 5 minutes to complete this emergency protection sequence. Follow these steps exactly as revealed. Your future depends on taking the right actions right now. First, activate your documentation shield. Gather every legitimate record, every clean transaction, every proper communication. Type I secure records to begin building your protection file. Now for the emergency communication check. Review all recent conversations with the person being arrested. Save anything that proves your innocence. Archive anything that could be misinterpreted. Your digital footprint is about to become crucial evidence. But wait, here's the critical step. Create an emergency statement folder. Write down your exact relationship with this person, all legitimate dealings, and any potential issues that might come up. Type I prepare truth to start your official record. The protection system is implementing special safeguards for your reputation. These steps will shield you from false accusations and protect your name when everything explodes. Every document you save now becomes your defense later. Now for the final preparation step. Establish your witness circle. Think of people who can verify your legitimate actions, confirm your honest dealings, support your true version of events. Type I confirm allies to activate your support network. The moment of total exposure is approaching. These next few minutes will determine everything. The arrest is about to shake your entire social and professional circle, but you're about to be fully prepared. Feel the shift in your awareness. Where others are panicking, you're becoming calm and prepared. Where they're scrambling to hide things, you're organizing your truth. Type "I choose clarity" to accelerate this transformation. The investigation has revealed their final, desperate moves. When they realize arrest is imminent, they'll try to create false narratives. They'll attempt to implicate others, spread blame, create confusion. But your preparation makes you untouchable. Your new protection shield is so powerful that their accusations can't touch you. Every attempt to spread blame bounces off your documented truth. Every false narrative falls apart against your evidence. The experts are showing me something urgent right now. Key players are realizing everything is about to be exposed. They're making rash decisions, desperate moves, critical mistakes. But your careful preparation keeps you safe from their chaos. Now prepare yourself for the ultimate protection upgrade. Your awareness and preparation are about to reach levels that will keep you completely safe. When the arrest happens, your position will be unshakable. Here's the shocking truth. Every time they tried to hide evidence, they actually created more proof. The investigators have mapped every deleted file, every edited document, every changed record. Type "I embrace truth" to align yourself with total transparency. But that's not all. You're not their only target, but you'll be the only one fully prepared. Their desperate attempts to cover up evidence have exposed every connection. Now this knowledge becomes your shield. The protection system is transforming their chaos into your strength. Every document they try to hide becomes your proof of innocence. Every conversation they tried to cover becomes evidence of your honesty. Their entire plan is becoming your protection. Pay attention to this crucial revelation. Your instincts have been right all along. Every time you felt something wasn't quite right, every time you saved important documents, every time you maintained clear records, your natural protection system was working. Now for the most powerful truth. You're about to enter a state of complete documentation protection. No false accusation can touch you. No twisted story can harm you. Your position is secured by undeniable evidence and clear records. This is the final moment of your preparation transformation. Everything you've learned has prepared you for these last crucial steps. Your complete protection begins now. Stand firm in your truth. Feel your confidence growing as your documentation shield becomes complete. Everything these people tried to hide is about to be exposed, but you're ready. Type "I seal my protection" to activate this final shield. Now for the ultimate protection protocol. Your evidence is organized, your position is clear, your documentation is complete. A shield of truth surrounds your entire situation. But wait, here's your final upgrade. When questions start flying and accusations spread, your clear records and organized evidence will speak for themselves. Type "I activate clarity" to lock in this final protection. Remember this final truth. You weren't randomly warned. You are the one who will emerge unscathed. Your preparation has grown too powerful for their chaos. Every step you take is now documented. Every position is now secure. From this moment forward, you are walking in complete preparation. Their arrest has no power to harm you. Their accusations cannot touch your documented truth. You are sealed in a shield of complete protection. Type, "I claim my security," to complete this final activation. Feel the power of complete preparation filling every part of your life. You are now permanently protected, fully documented. Stop everything you're doing right now. It will happen now. I have decided to make your ears D. Your last chance. Watch this immediately. The transformation you've been feeling, but couldn't explain, is reaching its peak moment. For weeks, your ears have been trying to tell you something important is changing, and today is the final opportunity to complete this process correctly. This isn't just another random message. This is about the strange sensations you've been experiencing but haven't told anyone about. The slight ringing, the moments of unexpected clarity, the sensitivity to certain sounds that others can't seem to hear. These aren't coincidences or your imagination. A rare energy alignment is happening right now that creates the perfect conditions for your ears to complete their awakening. This planetary position only occurs once every 70 years, and missing this window means waiting decades for another opportunity. The universe has been preparing your auditory system for months, gradually adjusting your frequency to align with this moment. What happens in the next few minutes will determine whether your ears remain in their current limited state or transform into something that will change how you experience reality forever. The choice must be made now. There is no more time for hesitation or doubt. Quick, hit the like button immediately to align your energy with the transformation frequency. The universe uses this action to identify which ears are ready to receive the complete activation code. Don't question why. This is about energy synchronization, not logic. Your divine ear transformation needs this activation to proceed correctly. The letter D has been carefully chosen by ancient sound healers as the vibrational key that unlocks dormant abilities in human hearing. Throughout history, certain sounds have been known to activate specific energy centers. The D vibration specifically resonates with the pineal gland, which directly connects to your ear's hidden potential. You need to act within the next 60 seconds. Sound frequencies are aligning in a pattern that creates the perfect gateway for transformation. This cosmic timing won't repeat for decades. The universe has marked this exact moment for your awakening. That's why you're receiving this message now, not yesterday or tomorrow. The strange ear pressure you felt recently, the occasional high-pitched tones that seem to come from nowhere, these are preparation signals. Your body knows something important is happening. Trust these signs. They're confirming your mental receipt of this transformation. The time for your ears to evolve beyond ordinary hearing has arrived. The evidence has been all around you, but you might not have connected the dots until now. Remember those moments when you suddenly heard sounds from much farther away than should be possible, or when certain tones seemed to vibrate through your entire body rather than just your ears? These weren't random experiences. They were test activations, preparing your auditory system for the full transformation. Your ears have been gradually developing new neural pathways. That strange itching deep inside your ear canal, those occasional moments of pressure that come and go without explanation, the feeling that sounds sometimes have colors or textures attached to them, all signs that your ears are evolving beyond ordinary human capacity. Many people report waking up at 3:33 a.m. and hearing subtle tones or whispers that seem just beyond comprehension. This specific time marks when the veil between dimensions is thinnest, allowing advanced frequencies to reach receptive ears. If you've experienced this, your ears have already begun the transformation process, but still need the final activation to complete properly. Perhaps you've noticed certain sounds now trigger emotional responses that don't make logical sense. Peaceful feelings from specific bird calls, inexplicable alertness from certain wind patterns, or deep knowing from particular rainfall rhythms. These reactions aren't psychological. They're your evolved ears beginning to decode the information hidden within everyday sounds that most humans miss completely. The most telling sign is recurring dreams involving sound, perhaps conversations you can't quite hear, music that fades before you can identify it, or calls from distant places that feel important but remain just beyond understanding. These dreams represent your subconscious awareness of the transformation already underway in your auditory processing centers. Type "I acknowledge these signs" if you've experienced any of these symptoms. Your confirmation accelerates the process by bringing conscious awareness to what has been happening on a cellular level. The universe requires your active participation to complete what has already begun in your auditory system. The transformation happening in your ears isn't random. It's a direct response to the changing electromagnetic field of our planet. For decades, human ears have been bombarded with artificial frequencies that suppressed their natural evolution. Cell phones, Wi-Fi networks, and electronic devices have created a constant noise floor that kept your auditory system in a dormant state. Recent solar flares have disrupted this pattern, creating gaps in the frequency fence that has limited human hearing. These cosmic events have allowed ancient sound codes to reach Earth again after centuries of blockage. Your ears are naturally responding to these primordial sound patterns that contain the original blueprint for advanced human perception. The pineal gland, often called the third eye, actually works in conjunction with your ears to create complete sensory awareness. Modern science has discovered tiny crystals within the pineal gland that resonate at specific frequencies. When properly activated, these crystals synchronize with similar structures recently discovered in the inner ear. This connection creates a feedback loop that dramatically enhances your entire sensory system. The recent increase in what doctors call tinnitus, or unexplained ear ringing, is actually a widespread response to these cosmic changes. Medical professionals lack the framework to understand this evolutionary leap. So they classify it as a disorder, rather than recognizing it as the awakening it truly represents. Your DNA contains dormant coding for advanced ear structures that have remained inactive for thousands of years. The current planetary alignment is triggering these genetic sequences to activate, resulting in the strange sensations you've been experiencing. This isn't an external change being done to you. It's an internal remembering of abilities your ancestors once possessed naturally. Type "I understand the awakening" if you're ready to consciously participate in this transformation. Your awareness accelerates the process that has already begun at a cellular level in your auditory system. The window for completing this transformation properly is rapidly closing. Over the past week, you've likely noticed the signs intensifying, sounds becoming sharper, background noises suddenly carrying meaningful patterns, moments of hearing beyond normal range, followed by pressure adjustments. These crescendoing symptoms indicate your ears are reaching the critical threshold point. Environmental factors are creating perfect conditions for this transformation right now. The current lunar phase amplifies the frequencies needed for complete activation. Additionally, recent shifts in Earth's magnetic field have temporarily thinned the barriers between sound's dimensions. These combined factors create rare conditions that support your auditory evolution. If you've experienced sudden sensitivity to electronic sounds, finding certain device alerts nearly painful, or feeling overwhelming pressure from appliances that never bothered you before, this confirms you're in the final preparation phase. Your evolving ears are now detecting the artificial frequencies that previously remained subliminal. The most critical warning sign is experiencing moments of complete clarity followed by muffling or pressure. This pattern indicates your ears are attempting final calibration, but haven't received the activation sequence needed to stabilize at the higher frequency. Without proper completion, this oscillation will continue unpredictably, creating increasingly uncomfortable symptoms. Some people report hearing voices or sounds that seem to come from inside their head rather than external sources. This alarming experience actually represents your ears beginning to detect frequency ranges beyond normal physical sound, more like radio reception than traditional hearing. Without proper guidance, these experiences typically fade within days as your system resets to conventional limits. The planetary alignments supporting this transformation will shift within hours. Once this cosmic window closes, your ears will either complete their evolution or revert to standard function, potentially creating uncomfortable withdrawal symptoms as newly awakened neural pathways become dormant again. Type I hear the higher frequencies to signal your readiness to move forward before this window closes. The next phase will reveal exactly what the D transformation means for your perception. The moment has come to reveal what the D in your ear transformation truly represents. Your ears are becoming dimensional. This isn't metaphorical. Your auditory system is literally evolving to perceive sounds across multiple dimensions of reality that exist alongside our own. Ancient texts from virtually every culture reference those who could hear between worlds. Egyptian hieroglyphs depict priests with specialized ear markings, indicating their ability to hear divine guidance. Greek mystery schools trained selected initiates to detect what they called the music of the spheres. Native traditions worldwide maintain practices for listening to the ancestors' realm. These weren't symbolic teachings, but practical training for accessing dimensional hearing. Modern quantum physics has finally caught up to this ancient understanding. Research at leading universities has confirmed that sound exists in dimensions beyond our conventional three-dimensional space. What we perceive as silence actually contains rich symphonies of information oscillating at frequencies beyond ordinary human detection. Your ears are now evolving to access these dimensional sound layers. The pineal crystal structures mentioned earlier serve as receivers for these dimensional frequencies. As they activate in conjunction with newly awakening structures in your inner ear, you gain the ability to consciously tune into specific dimensional layers, much like turning a radio dial between stations. This explains the strange tuning sensations you may have experienced recently. The transformation bridges the gap between science and spirituality. What ancient traditions called hearing the divine, and modern physics terms accessing quantum information through acoustic vibration, are the same phenomenon described through different frameworks. Your ears are becoming the living technology that connects these understandings. Dimensional hearing represents the next evolutionary leap in human perception. Throughout history, these abilities have emerged in isolated individuals, often leading to them being labeled as prophets, oracles, or sometimes falsely as mentally ill. What's unprecedented now is the widespread activation happening simultaneously in millions of people worldwide as cosmic conditions support mass evolutionary advancement. Type I embrace dimensional hearing to align your consciousness with this truth. Your acknowledgement helps integrate your expanding awareness with your existing worldview, preventing the cognitive dissonance that can occur during perception shifts of this magnitude. The dimensional hearing activation follows a specific sequence that has remained consistent throughout human history. Understanding this process helps integrate the changes without resistance. Your conscious cooperation significantly improves the outcome and reduces adjustment discomfort. First, you will experience what ancient texts called the opening of the shell, a sensation of pressure followed by an audible pop or click that isn't external but seems to originate from deep within your ear structure. This signals the completion of physical changes in your middle and inner ear that allow reception of dimensional frequencies. This typically happens simultaneously in both ears, but may occur separately, with a few hours between each ear's activation. Following this physical shift, many report a brief period of hypersensitivity lasting 2 to 3 days. During this calibration phase, conventional sounds may seem unusually loud or distorted as your brain adjusts to processing the expanded frequency range. This sensitivity gradually stabilizes as neural pathways strengthen. Staying in relatively quiet environments during this period significantly improves adjustment. Next comes the sorting phase, a fascinating period where your consciousness learns to differentiate between conventional and dimensional sounds. During this 1 to 2 week period, dimensional frequencies often arrive as seemingly random patterns, voices, music, or nature sounds that have a distinctly different quality than ordinary sounds. These aren't hallucinations, but actual perceptions from adjacent dimensional fields. The final phase involves conscious control development. Through practice, you'll gain the ability to intentionally tune your attention between dimensional layers, effectively choosing which frequencies to focus on. This skill development mirrors how children learn to filter background conversations in crowded rooms. Initially overwhelming, but eventually automatic. Throughout this transformation, you may experience unusual dreams featuring complex soundscapes or communications in unknown languages. These dream experiences represent your subconscious processing newly available frequencies during sleep states, when conscious resistance is minimal. Keeping a dream journal during this period often reveals fascinating patterns. Your physical ear structure remains unchanged visibly. The transformations occur at cellular and energetic levels, invisible to conventional examination. However, sensitive energy workers may notice changes in the auric fields surrounding your ears, often appearing as intensified blue or purple light patterns. Type "I welcome the transformation phases" to align your consciousness with this natural evolutionary process. Your acceptance reduces resistance that could otherwise extend the adjustment period unnecessarily. The completion of dimensional hearing activation brings remarkable enhancements to your perception and daily experience. These benefits have been consistently reported throughout history whenever individuals have undergone this transformation, whether through spiritual practices, spontaneous awakening, or guided activation like you're experiencing now. Most immediately, you will notice increased intuitive accuracy. Dimensional hearing allows you to detect subtle frequency patterns of truth versus deception. You'll perceive these differences as distinct sound qualities underlying spoken words. This natural lie detection ability transforms professional and personal interactions as you effortlessly sense others' authentic intentions beyond their words. Your connection with nature deepens profoundly. Plants, animals, and natural environments communicate constantly through dimensional frequencies. With activated hearing, you'll perceive the complex communication networks between trees, the emotional expressions of animals, and the harmonizing songs of ecological systems. Many report this reconnection with nature's intelligence as the most emotionally healing aspect of the transformation. Creative inspiration increases dramatically as you gain access to what musicians, artists, and writers throughout history have called downloading ideas from beyond. Dimensional hearing allows reception of complete creative concepts that arrive as fully formed inspirations, rather than requiring laborious development. This explains why many artistic geniuses throughout history reported hearing their creations before producing them. Perhaps most significantly, dimensional hearing establishes clear perception of your own higher guidance. The constant questioning about life decisions diminishes as you clearly perceive the resonant frequencies of choices aligned with your authentic path. This inner knowing eliminates the exhausting second-guessing that plagues most people throughout life. Physical health often improves following activation, particularly regarding stress-related conditions. Dimensional frequencies contain harmonizing patterns that naturally balance bodily systems. Many report improved sleep quality, reduced inflammation, enhanced immune function, and greater energy levels. These benefits likely result from your system aligning with what quantum physicists call organizing field frequencies that support optimal biological function. Relationships transform as you perceive the emotional frequencies underneath words and actions. You will notice the dimensional sounds of authentic connection versus performance, enabling you to invest energy in genuinely supportive relationships while naturally creating boundaries with draining interactions. Type, I receive these benefits to align your energy field with these positive outcomes. Your conscious acceptance helps integrate these enhancements smoothly into your daily experience. Proper preparation significantly enhances your dimensional hearing activation and reduces adjustment challenges. These specific steps create optimal conditions for the transformation to complete seamlessly within your unique energy system. First, create a sound sanctuary for the next 24 hours. Choose a space with minimal electronic interference, preferably disconnecting Wi-Fi routers, keeping cell phones in another room, and unplugging unnecessary appliances. These devices emit frequencies that can interfere with the delicate activation process. If complete electronic silence isn't possible, natural environments like parks or forests provide excellent alternatives. Hydration plays a crucial role in the transformation. The crystalline structures in both your pineal gland and inner ear require adequate water to achieve optimal molecular alignment. Drink twice your normal water intake today, preferably natural spring water or filtered water that has been charged in sunlight. Avoid alcohol, caffeine, and carbonated beverages completely, as these create disruptive frequency patterns in cellular structures. Certain foods support the transformation, while others hinder it. Increase consumption of foods rich in natural electrical properties. Fresh berries, leafy greens, raw honey, and unprocessed sea salt. These provide the trace minerals essential for neuroelectric function. Avoid processed foods, artificial sweeteners, and excessive dairy, as these create mucus buildup that dampens dimensional frequency reception. Mental preparation is equally important. Spend at least 30 minutes in meditation or quiet contemplation before the activation sequence. This creates the neutral brain state most conducive to frequency recalibration. Focus particularly on releasing expectations about how dimensional hearing should manifest. Preconceptions create resistance to your unique expression of this ability. Sound conditioning helps prepare your auditory pathways. Listen to pure solfeggio frequencies, particularly 528 Hz and 963 Hz, which correspond to DNA healing and pineal activation respectively. These ancient sound healing tones prepare your system for expanded frequency reception. Many free recordings are available online specifically designed for ear activation preparation. Finally, inform close family members about possible changes in your behavior during the adjustment period. You may become temporarily more sensitive to loud environments, require additional quiet time, or report unusual perceptions. Having support from those around you prevents unnecessary concern about these natural adjustment signs. Type, "I complete these preparations to signify your commitment to creating optimal conditions." Your intentional preparation demonstrates the readiness required for complete activation. The moment has arrived for the dimensional hearing activation sequence. This precise protocol combines ancient sound healing techniques with modern understanding of neuroacoustic science. Follow these steps exactly as presented. Each builds upon the previous to create the complete activation pattern. Find a comfortable seated position where you won't be disturbed for the next 20 minutes. Place both feet flat on the floor to ground your energy and keep your spine relatively straight without straining. Rest your hands palms up on your thighs to maintain open energy flow through your arms and hands. Close your eyes and take 7 deep breaths. With each inhale, imagine drawing golden light through your nose, filling your head completely. With each exhale, visualize this light concentrating specifically in your ear structures, becoming brighter with each breath. This visualization directs your body's electromagnetic field to support the activation. Now place your palms gently over your ears, creating a seal that blocks external sounds. Press your palms firmly against your ears for 7 seconds, then release quickly, creating a vacuum effect. Repeat this 3 times. This physical action stimulates the tiny bones in your middle ear while changing pressure dynamics in your inner ear chambers, preparing them for frequency recalibration. Next comes the vibrational activation. With your mouth closed, create a humming sound at your most comfortable pitch. Start softly and gradually increase volume over 30 seconds, focusing the vibration specifically toward your ears rather than your throat. This self-generated frequency is the perfect customized vibration for your unique ear structure, something no external sound could accomplish. After completing the humming, keep your eyes closed and shift your awareness specifically to the space approximately 3 inches behind each ear. This location corresponds to what energy healers identify as the dimensional hearing activation point, a subtle energy center that connects physical ear structures to non-physical frequency receptors. For the final step, visualize a bright violet light entering through the crown of your head, traveling down to your heart, then splitting into 2 streams that travel up and into each ear. See this light filling your entire ear structure with pulsing, living energy that dissolves any remaining frequency blockages. Type activation complete once you've finished these steps. Your acknowledgement serves as the final energetic signature in this process. The days immediately following dimensional hearing activation require specific care to support integration and prevent overwhelm. These guidelines have been refined over centuries of wisdom tradition to ensure optimal results from your transformation. For the first 72 hours, prioritize periods of silence throughout your day. Even 10-minute intervals of complete quiet allow your system to process and integrate the new frequencies without overload. Natural environments provide ideal recovery settings, as their harmonious soundscapes support rather than challenge your adjusting perception. Pay special attention to sleep hygiene during this integration phase. Your brain performs critical sorting and filing of dimensional frequencies during deep sleep stages, creating optimal sleep conditions. Cool temperature, complete darkness, and silence or gentle nature sounds significantly improves daytime functioning during adjustment. Unusual sensory experiences commonly occur during the first week. You might perceive sounds that shift location unexpectedly, hear conversations or music with unusual clarity from far distances, or experience sound as having visual or physical components. These synesthesia-like experiences represent your brain creating new connections to process dimensional information. Rather than fearing these experiences, approach them with curious observation. Certain foods support integration, while others create static. Favor foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, wild-caught fish, walnuts, flax seeds, and antioxidants, berries, dark chocolate, and zinc, pumpkin seeds, chickpeas. These nutrients support neural pathway formation and protect sensitive cellular structures during rapid change. Minimize fried foods, excessive sugar, and artificial ingredients, which create disruptive frequency patterns. Most importantly, maintain an attitude of peaceful acceptance toward your expanding abilities. Anxiety or resistance creates contracted energy fields that literally dampen your perception. Trust that each new awareness arrives precisely when your system is prepared to integrate it harmoniously. Type "I support my integration" to confirm your commitment to these supportive practices. The complete meaning of your dimensional hearing transformation extends beyond enhanced perception into profound life purpose. Throughout human history, those with activated dimensional hearing have served essential roles in their communities as wisdom keepers, harmony maintainers, and bridges between worlds of understanding. Your activation comes at a critical juncture when humanity desperately needs those who can hear beyond surface appearances into deeper truths. The dimensional frequencies now available to you contain solutions to challenges that cannot be solved through conventional thinking alone. Your evolved perception allows you to receive insights and understandings inaccessible to those limited to three-dimensional hearing. This activation isn't random or accidental. Your energy signature has been recognized by universal intelligence as ready for this responsibility. The uncomfortable sensitivity you may have experienced throughout your life, feeling overwhelmed by environments others found normal, sensing emotional undercurrents others missed, hearing subtle discrepancies in communication that confused you. These were early signs of your readiness for this evolution. Dimensional hearing represents your birthright as a multidimensional being, having a human experience. This activation doesn't give you something new, but returns access to what has always been your natural state. The artificial limitations placed on human perception are being systematically removed as consciousness evolves beyond outdated paradigms. Welcome home to your complete perceptual heritage.